Not everyone, how's it going? My name's Dr. Witness, and today I've decided to keep this video rather brief, well, as brief as I can make it. And I thought about doing a little commentary on this Feminist Fight Club video that came out of Vice recently. But after a good 30 minutes or so searching, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't want to torture you at all with the video of fat fucking feckless women wrestling on the top of each other, claiming that it's about love at the end of the day. I honestly couldn't bring myself to do it. I do have a conscience after all. Instead, I did actually find something that genuinely did perturb me. And the news that did actually perturb me, actually broke my heart a little bit, is that the owners of Formula One, the new owners of Formula One, have decided to stop using grid girls as of the new season that started in March. And this is actually honestly upset me a little bit. And no doubt it's going to upset the fans as well. I mean, I don't watch it religiously, but when I'm up at about 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I do like to put the Formula One on, see who's racing about on there. And it is a genuinely good time, especially when they crash. That's what everyone's watching it for, to see who brangs into each other. And the thing that makes it more exciting is if you get to watch the beginning of the race, and especially the end of the race, you get to see the grid girls coming out with the signs, see who the drivers are, or the umbrellas if it's raining, and they're that lovely little side to look at. It's a good fun, it's a good old time for everybody. And the fact that they're no longer going to be hiring these girls is honestly quite disastrous for them. So I'm going to read out a few excerpts from the BBC News article that came out on the 31st of January that brought the news that Formula 1 are going to stop the use of grid girls in Formula 1 races, and the reasons they cite are just complete and utter bullshit, I think. So the first part of this article says Sean Bratches, Managing Director of Commercial Operations, said the change will be made so as to be more in tune with our vision of this great sport. Now that's a little bit of an ominous foreshadowing for you there. I mean, they don't even disguise the fact they're gonna tear this shit down. They're just gonna basically let social justice and political correctness ruin the great sport of Formula One. Sooner or later they're not even allowed to use fucking fuel anymore. They'll all have to be at Formula E bloody shit. And I've watched the race of that, and it is one of the most ear-piercing things I've ever seen. Literally, all you can hear is the little electric motor going, whee! It sounds like that scene from Deliverance. Honestly, listen to Formula E and listen to that rape scene from Deliverance. It is honestly spitting image. Well, it's not spitting image, spitting sound. It's exactly the same. Anyway, just after that little bit of foreshadowing, Ross Brawn goes on to say that the use of female promotional models was under review. So it is nice for them to give us a little bit of false hope. Everyone feels better with a little bit of false hope, even though we know for a fact they're going to ban them. Just gives that little glimmer, just keep hope alive, and just so they can watchers' hearts break when they smash it. Oh, woo! I love me some Jim Beam. Anyway, on to the rest of it. While the practice of employing grid girls has been a staple of Formula 1 Grand Prix for decades, we feel this custom does not resonate our brand values. Clearly it is at odds with modern day societal norms, Bratches added. I mean, for God's sake, Bratches, just because you've got the fucking testosterone count of a fucking 19-year-old slug doesn't mean the rest of mankind does. I mean, for fuck's sake, that's what people like about Formula 1. Oh, it's not the only thing that people like about Formula 1. A lot of people just enjoy watching the cars and drama and everything like that. But the grid girls just make that just like a little cherry on top of your ice cream. It's just a little bit more excitement for you. Granted, not everyone likes them, but a lot of us do. It gives these girls a job. It gives them opportunities that they might not have had without this job. So who are you to take that away from them? And I think a young lady makes that exact point later on in the article. So yeah, just stay tuned. Now Stuart Pringle, who I can't even laugh at his name at the minute, He's the managing director of Silverstone, which is a good circuit. I like Silverstone, Anyway, he said that we wholeheartedly support this decision by the F1 to drop the use of grid girls. It is an outdated practice that no longer has a place in sport. Now, Mr. fucking Pringle, you cannot stop when he fucking pops. I wholeheartedly disagree with my friend. I think the use of grid girls is completely irrelevant. And the use of podium girls as well, for that matter. I mean, at the end of the race, who the fucking hell the Formula 1 driver's going to squirt the champagne at? Just fucking each other like they always do. That just gets boring at some point. Sometimes you want to give the grid girls a good old money shot with a fucking Moet champagne. Whew. I am fucking drunk at this point. Anyway, the Women's Sports Trust issued a statement that we strongly encourage sports such as cycling, boxing and UFC to follow darts and Formula 1 and reconsider use of podium girls, ring girls and octagon girls. Honestly, boxing and UFC, they're sports with testosterone. I have very high doubts that they will follow suit. They are their own thing. They know what people like. And with them, it's fighting and fucking women. That's just a given. And to be honest, cycling, I couldn't give two shits about. Now, these next couple of paragraphs I do find particularly hilarious. The first one being, it's not a matter of feminists versus models, which seems the way that many people want to portray this story, because that's how it fucking looks, my love. It's honestly, it's not hard to see why people would think that. Look at feminists nowadays. They're all, well, mostly fat, feckless fucking socialists. That's just what they look like. Those are the loudest voices in the feminist movement. And they just want everyone to be as fat and as ugly as they are, which a lot of us don't bloody want to. And the next paragraph, these changes taking place because global businesses, blah, 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 no fucking cares. If you want to read it, please pause the video and read it at your own bloody leisure. Bloody hell, Jim Bean is strong stuff. Whew. Yeah, anyway, this next paragraph. In December, BBC Sport carried out a vote on whether grid girls should be part of Formula 1 with 60%. Well, sorry about that. Before I had to go and help my sister out because her fucking car broke down, so I had to push her down the street. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So in December, BBC Sport carried out a vote whether grid girls should be part of Formula 1, with 60% saying they should be. Now, obviously, this is a bit like the Brexit vote, just give people the vote, just to give them the illusion of choice. But everyone knows they're going to fucking do what they want anyway, and, fuck what your fucking opinion is. So, yeah, so on to the next bit. So, a great girl called Charlotte Gash, she's actually spoke out against this and says she is disgusted with the F1's position. She's saying that it's upsetting and I'm rather disgusted that F1 has given in to the minority to be politically correct, which I completely agree with. I think it's time that businesses stop capitulating to these fucking morons who are pretty much offended by fucking everything, and they are just basically ruining things that just make the majority of people happy just because they personally disagree with it. It's about time to start saying, go fuck yourself. We like it, everyone else like it, so either get over it or piss off. Honestly, it is rather irritating. So, on to the last bit of the article, saying that Formula 1 will no longer use grid girls, and the reaction will inevitably be mixed. Obviously, a mixture between, people saying go fuck yourself and fuck you, and what's wrong with fucking grid girls, as everyone likes them, why are you getting rid of them? That's pretty much the mixture of reactions they're going to get from actual fans of fucking Formula 1. And obviously there's a little bit about the Me Too, with revelations of sexual harassment and worse by powerful men, which nobody sexual harasses for grid girls. Everyone just looks at them and smiles and they smile back. what harm are they doing? You know, the worst I've ever seen happen to a grid girl is when they're on the podium and just get squirted by a bit of champagne, and even then, you know, they're always having a good old time. And in the end, you know, eventually, I'd say about maybe a year or two down the line, Formula One are going to lose some sponsorships. So obviously, they're losing a revenue stream because grid girls are actually used as sponsorship. So companies sponsoring F1 stick their logos onto the clothing that grid girls use. So they're going to lose that bit of revenue stream, and obviously, inevitably as well, people are going to start complaining that there's not enough women in F1. And everyone with more than 30% of a brain are going to go, well, no shit, Sherlock, you got rid of the fucking grid girls, sure. They were women in F1, obviously they weren't racing, but there were women that were participating. And I'm not against women being Formula 1 drivers, neither, you know, it's not like there's a big fucking sign outside the Federal Institution of Autosport saying no fucking women. You know, women are allowed to be racers, so if they are good enough to be racers, they're more than welcome to race. And it is, from what I've seen, a very inclusive, very inclusive attitude if you're good enough to actually race with them. So I really don't see the entire point of banning grid girls in the first place. It's just going to turn into a slippery slope. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the issue. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe like, favourite, subscribe. Maybe put this link onto a Grid Girls skirt so everyone can find the link and watch it from there. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.